were a bit raunchy and raucous.
We kept you on a really short leash.
Nice to be on someone's leash sometimes.
I was gonna say, with that hair, you better play an instrument. It is so rock and roll. I love it.
I think she's a they. That didn't come out right. Can you do this for,
People would do
a
anything for a
donut?
t-shirt.
That's like genius.
There we go.
Words we live by. Yeah, like I'm so super excited about this show because
Yeah, me too.
I mean, we so rarely have a legit celebrity on. But I'll be perfectly honest before she gets in the room. I've always had like the biggest crush on Candis Cayne.
I could see why.
Biggest crush. All the way from like Dirty Sexy Money to even just like the drop-ins on I Am Kate with Caitlyn Jenner. But yeah, there's I've just always been a huge fan. And when I got the email, I was like, oh my God, craziness. I'm also wearing my Schitt's Creek shirt because I wanted to pay homage to Catherine O'Hara. I'm just sick about that.
Oh, I know. How sudden and I guess unexpected. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it was on it. She was only 71. But I think because I had just binged The Studio,
Oh yeah.
she was like just right up there, like right on my frontal brain. And it was just like sick. Like first Diane Keaton and now Catherine O'Hara. I mean, what is happening? I just cannot.
And I just found out yesterday, I don't think you know him, Kerry Morris, that played guitar with me for many years, passed away. He was only about, I don't know, 68.
What is
Good-looking
going on?
guy. I don't know. He passed away. I'm not sure, but I hear it was from dementia. He had early onset
God.
dementia. And man, last time I played with him was 2018.
Oh, so
And
not long ago.
not long ago. And I'll tell you what, I could see something wasn't right. Something was a little off, but his mom had just passed away and he was his
So you
mom's
think,
caretaker.
yeah.
So I thought it was because of that,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
man.
we lost touch. I just found out 2 days ago. Yeah,
Oh,
he just passed. Good looking guy.
it's brutal. Like we're at that age, nobody wants to admit it, but we're at that age,
I
you
know,
start
right?
losing friends and it's rough. It's really, really rough. But it also reminds you to kind of like take care of yourself. So
Exactly.
I feel like that's part of the reason why I've been going through this like absolute battery of,
Mm,
tests and, anything right now just to, and like I said, everything's coming back fine. So,
yeah, yeah.
like I feel good about I hate it when I have to go do it and then I get results back that are okay.
Right.
I'm like,
It's the
right.
waiting. It's the results more than the test,
Yeah,
you
and I
know?
usually like once I have such anxiety about
Mhm.
going because everything is new. Like I don't know how much time we have to, allot to get there, to find parking, to find the right
Right,
place, to find the right
right.
floor.
True. That's true.
So
Yeah.
I have,
Mhm.
so much anxiety over that. Now I'm kind of getting used to everything. Like, but I once I do it because of the high level of anxiety. So once I do it, I don't even think about the results. Like I just
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I don't even
Yeah.
think about it. It's like the hardest part is over, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but I've had like now I'm having a screw up with my medication, the Victoza. Like I just put in the order for it because I'm going to be traveling. Like I need it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
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 And I took my last dose today and now I'm out. And so, I put in the order for it and I called the pharmacy and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't source that. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh, and I'm like, what do I do now? And they were like, well, can you call other pharmacies? Call around. We'll put your prescription back in the system so that they can see it, but just call around, see if other pharmacies can get it. So I tried our 3 like local ones and none of them could do it. So I was in an absolute
Man. Oh,
panic
man.
this morning, and I sent the doctor's office, a message or whatever, and I got a text from one of the GPs that said the issue wasn't that they couldn't source it, they couldn't source one pen because it comes in a pack of
Oh.
2 or 3. So if you would have asked for that, I was like, oh.
Oh.
So they resubmitted it, and apparently I can pick it up tomorrow. So,
Jeez.
but
What,
yeah, it's just like it's always something.
oh God, yeah. What's it like traveling with that? Do you have to let them know ahead of time you have this
I
or?
put it in the bag of liquids with the actual prescription in it. I have my suitcase is right behind me on the floor.
Oh, you
And start
packed it.
packing. I don't know what to take because I know your evenings are cold, your days are
Mm-hmm.
warm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's warm again during the day. I
Yeah.
don't know about the evening. Today was the first warm day, really. I mean, yesterday was warmer,
Yeah.
but eventually we're back into the 80s and then the 90s.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh God, this is going to be incredible to try and pack for. Yeah.
I
So,
found by chance the most perfect little, it's a gesture of a housewarming gift for you and Jem. I
what?
wasn't even looking. It was
What?
bam, it hit me. I was in Home Goods and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to give it to you. It's a gesture. It's not big to carry home or anything like that,
Oh,
but
good.
it'll fit
Good,
in the
good.
suitcase. But
Yay.
it was just, it's not breakable or anything like that. But I was like, could this be more perfect? So I can't wait.
Oh, that's cool. That's great. I'll
Yeah.
be excited to see that. And like we talked about teas with Roseanne the other week, and you
Hmm.
were like, I'm going to start drinking more tea. So I'm
Yep.
bringing you a box of my personal favorite teas.
Ah, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't
Direct
even
from
explain it.
the
It's
UK.
cranberry, it's spice, it's a little fruity. But it's just like I don't really care for tea,
Yeah.
unless I'm
Yeah.
sick.
Wow. Hmm.
Um, And this one I found and I loved it so much. I literally bought like a case. So it had like 8 boxes in
Wow.
it. Yeah, like
Boy.
8 boxes. And I'm never gonna get through them. I don't even know how many is in a box. So I'm like, I give them to like
Wow.
everybody and say, like, this is my favorite tea right now.
I'm
It's
looking forward to
yeah.
I drink it every night now. It became like a
Oh, very
nightly
good for you. Okay.
ritual. Yeah.
And what about water? You said you were gonna try
I
drinking.
wanted to tell you, I took your suggestion and I got some oranges and some lemons and I just like sliced them up and threw them in the water with some ice and put in the fridge. So it's like cold, like when you drink it, it's already like kind
Yes.
of, infused, so to speak.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's good. It's working. I'm
Yeah.
not drinking it like as much as I should, but much better than I was. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a great idea.
I
Great
love it.
idea.
I really do.
Yeah.
In fact, like to the point of where I'll slice up oranges and put them like in a glass Tupperware container. So they
Mhm.
always have a couple of them that I can
Oh, that's a
throw
great
in when I feel
idea.
like it's not fruity enough. Yeah.
Right, right. That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah. I mean, you got to find tricks, man. Tricks are things that you actually like, otherwise you're just
Yeah.
not going to do it.
No.
That's the sad part. Like
Yeah.
I still can't pass like if we're in the grocery store and there's like a sale on Coke Zero or Diet Coke, I
I
can't pass it up.
know.
Like I get it,
I
but
can't. Me
I
too.
just
I'm
thought
still
like
breaking.
for me, what I find myself doing is one for one. You know what I mean? Like if I have a
Yes,
Coke,
that's
then I'll have a
my
water.
idea.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, we're gonna get
Great
healthy, man. We're gonna
minds.
get
Yep.
healthy. All
Yep.
right,
Exactly.
that's enough about us. So let's bring on Candis Cayne.
Yeah.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Oh, there we go. Hey.
Candy. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hello, gorgeous.
Hey. Love the glasses.
How are you?
Great. Just over here confessing I've always had a crush on Candis
Oh,
Cayne.
stop.
What a thrill this is.
Oh my gosh.
I
Thank
mean,
you so much.
way back from Dirty Sexy Money to I Am
Many
Kate.
moons
I
ago.
mean, all of it. Like,
Can't believe it's coming up on 20 years.
is
Oh
it
my
really?
God.
Oh,
Wow.
What is happening?
Oh, that just made my heart stop a little bit.
Oh, isn't it
Oh my God.
scary? It's
It's
scary.
so scary. Yeah, it's scary how quick it goes by.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, with everything, like I think it was the SNL 50-year anniversary that really
Mhm.
rocked my
Brought
shit.
it home.
I was like,
That,
wait, so I was watching this when I was like 7, you know? Wow. It's
that
crazy.
puts it a little in a better perspective if you were 7, so
Oh.
that, it's a little bit
Yeah, it
better.
was 17 when I got
Yeah.
my card.
I do. I honestly, I just yeah, I start feeling so old, especially like, I got friends now that have grandkids that are graduating and I'm like, oh
Oh my
God. Yeah, it makes me
I know
sweaty.
it's scary.
God. It's
Sweaty.
scary.
And
It's
still
sweaty.
and still here we are. Like here
Yes.
we are. It's nuts. But you are like busy. Like I just before we even like get into the movie that I want to talk about,
Yeah.
Time Magazine. Time Magazine
Wow.
put out a thing about firsts, which I found amazing. First of all, that Time Magazine would do it, and it was about like breaking barriers and how did they word it? Achieving historic firsts. And I was like, God, that is, and then you're right on the list for being groundbreaking transgender first actress to be in a primetime series as a recurring character. And it was all this. And it's like, the funny thing is when it was going on, I didn't think anything of it, but you
Yeah.
must have.
Well, I mean, and when it first started, I didn't either. I was like, it's a gig. I got to pay my
Yeah,
rent.
Steady
Yeah.
paying
right.
gig. Yeah. Yeah.
Ways of
That's
going. It wasn't
iconic.
until later on that I was like, I was at some event and they showed a clip of me and Donald Sutherland in the back of a limo, and the whole audience, the massive audience, stood up and started applauding. And it was like right
Wow.
then, it was like a bolt, like, oh, this isn't about me. I mean, it
Uh,
is, but it's also about pushing everything forward,
Pushing it right to the
which,
forefront. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
one of the things I think I loved is that um I the way people especially in these current times, are so gun shy and nervy and maybe just keeping things on the DL and passing along and no big deal. You've never been like that. Like it's
no.
always been at the forefront and then it's out there and now let's move on. Here I am. I'm talented. I can do this. I can do that. Let's, that's
But
there.
I
That's
have to
separate.
say, this past year has been really difficult, even for me, somebody who's like, fuck everyone, excuse
Yeah.
my
No,
French.
I get it. No,
And
I get it.
I'm
Yeah.
just, it's
Yeah.
it's a scary time. It is a
Yeah.
scary
Yeah.
time.
Oh, it
But
honestly
we
is.
all have to fall back on our family and friends in our community
Right.
Yeah.
and understanding that now we're the majority.
Yeah. You really are.
Include all of us,
I know.
all of us.
It is, I see so much back and forth about how, we in our own community don't uplift, we don't celebrate, we don't, and I'm like, oh my God, what more can we do? Like if
Right.
there's something, I will
True.
support it. If there's someone, I will support it. I've gone through it. I had a roommate that
Yeah.
moved in as
Yeah.
a girl and moved out as a man.
Mm.
And,
Yeah,
was on the whole journey with them. Like it was
yeah,
incredible to me. It was fascinating. And the fact that he makes $30,000 more as a man in his current career is mind
yeah,
blowing.
yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
also think that we're in kind of we exist in a tunnel vision of our own communities, of our own selves.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
takes a great event to bring us all into one
yeah,
lane, one tunnel
yeah,
and
Yeah.
if we get
Yeah.
there, we will get there.
yeah. That's one of the
Yeah.
things I love about Pride.
Yeah.
I don't do many of them anymore the way we
No.
used to back in the
Yeah.
Well, it
day.
meant something different than
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
going to now though.
I feel like it is. And
Yeah.
this year, I mean, when I lived in the States, I'm in England now, but when I lived in the States in
God, I'm so
JD,
jealous. Take me away, Calgon.
it is what's wonderful. but like JD can attest because, we were at those Pride events together before we even became like really good friends. She was a performer. I
Yeah.
usually hosted. I was introducing her.
Yeah,
And it was
usually announce.
every year, like year after year, we were always there. And then when I
Mhm.
moved here, I just found it hard to go to them because they were never nearby. Like the big ones were never nearby. But now I moved to like a super gay area.
Mhm.
Are you
And
like outside of London or are
yeah,
you
yeah. Now
close
I'm
to
down by
London?
Brighton, down
Okay.
by the water. And I just read that Diana Ross is headlining Brighton Pride
Oh,
this year.
how
I'm like,
Wow.
time to
fabulous.
jump back in. Time
Oh,
Yeah.
to jump
yeah.
back in.
You'll be there.
It's close. I've seen her 5 times.
Uh,
I can't have her that close and not go, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, selfish reasons, but I'm gonna get back in because you do get detached from your community a little bit when life gets in, we were selling a
Yeah.
house, buying a house, moving, all that kind
Mhm.
of stuff. Nothing felt more important than getting in this house,
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Totally.
everything fell by the wayside. And it just, in a minute, you can be like, where's my community? What,
Totally.
where are my people? Like, I need my
Or
Yeah.
being
people.
in a whole new place, you have to find where the new places are. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're so close to Brighton, and we know that's always been a very progressive, liberal out area. And, it's great now. I mean, and there 2 doors down are some gays, across the street are some lesbians, and I'm like, oh, we're cool. We're in the area where people couldn't
Yeah.
afford to live in Brighton. So the queers just moved to Peace Haven, and we're all in the same boat. But I love it. And I think it's time to like get back in touch with
Yeah.
that, whether it's a pride event
Great.
or a community event, a local event. There's always, things you can find when you're looking, and now it's time to get back
yeah.
into looking. And though,
Yeah.
that's just, it's amazing to me. And I do like I don't know, I feel a strong pull to the trans community because I guess it's always been a part of my life. Like
Mhm.
my roommate, he's one of my best friends still, and every time I go back home, I make it a point, to see him and catch up, and we text and send shit to each other like day in and day out. And, I've never, it, it bothers me so much, that they're so targeted.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
get it. I don't understand it. I just don't. I just try,
Yeah.
and I understand why it's happening and who is pushing that agenda. I get that. But like you said, I think this is a time where you lean on your friends and your family and in the ones that are in your circle.
Yeah.
That
And
you
I
have
also
to.
think, trans people are really good at reading a room, figuring out
Yeah.
what's dangerous, what's not, understanding where the quick exits are,
Yeah.
and, figuring out where safety lies,
Yeah.
because we've had to, and queer people too, in general, have had to do that. But trans people have always lived that way. It
Yeah.
wasn't until
Right.
recently that in the
That's
past
true.
20 years that we've stood up and stood forward and said, we're not going into the shadows again.
Yeah. And it's like that gives me a sense of pride. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like pride for you, but it also works two ways, like I see that and it makes me like emboldened and empowered too. Like,
I
I'm like, I'm
started my
gonna support
transition
you.
in, yeah, I
Yeah.
started my transition in 95.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And
wow.
I decided to do it on stage in Chelsea in front of all the Chelsea boys because I was going to let them know what it was about. And I wasn't going to give up my career and what I love to do. So every week I would go in looking a little fishier and I turned it into routines, comedy, and a way to make them laugh at the situations that I was going to. It gave me an outlet to tell people what I go through, and it helped like form a bond between the trans community and the gay community in
Yeah,
Yes.
Chelsea, which
absolutely.
Yeah.
was really important because we were the lesbians over there, the gays over
Gays
Right.
there,
over there.
trans over there,
Yep. It's a
And
way to bring everybody
unfortunately,
together.
I forgot to mention to you, Denise, because it just happened about a couple of days ago. One of the trans people we had on our show has asked me to take down everything he was on our show because he's afraid.
Oh, no way.
He's frightened about the political climate
Oh
here.
God, that breaks my heart. That breaks
And
my heart.
yeah,
But
and I
it's
was
a
like,
real fear.
wow, yeah. And I'm like,
It's
are
real.
you still performing? And he said, yeah, I'm still performing, but could you please take down the shows? Because there were two. We did one, and then we did a rewind
Oh,
with
wow.
him.
Damn.
And yeah, and Podbean will have to take it off of that. I couldn't
Okay.
get it.
Where, I mean, not to call him out, but what city or state?
Oh,
is he?
Florida. Florida.
Yeah, figures.
And I think
you
it's
know.
because of the climate here. I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
my best
my-
friend lives
in Florida?
Wilton. Yeah.
Oh, in Wilton Manors.
In Wilton. Oh, okay. That's love
That's
We
Wilton.
awesome.
we have a company together, it's Mary Productions, where we're, writing and filming
Oh,
content.
nice.
Yeah, so
Wilton
Did you do
is-
that down
is-
here?
Are
What?
you
Do
filming
that
in
here?
Florida?
yeah, I
In
do it in
Florida?
Florida and here. So we have
Oh.
we're bi-coastal. She lives in Florida. I live here in Los Angeles.
Oh, fantastic.
So we kind of, have the meeting of the minds. We see each other all the time.
Nice.
So
Oh, that's fantastic. Wilton
Yeah.
has seen such a rebirth. Like it really
It really
has. It's
has.
cleaned up
Oh,
its act.
yeah.
It's a little more sassy and sophisticated now,
Totally.
It's just not
Big
grungy
changes,
gay town
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm super happy. I can't wait to
Right.
dip in and out of there next week.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Witchy Ways because I'm so intrigued by the premise and everything that goes on in it. And
Yeah.
I'm also intrigued by the fact that Jane Clark was she directed it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still have, and I don't know, JD, you might know Jane Clark from Crazy Bitches. That was a big lesbian web series.
Yeah,
and film.
yeah, I think I do. Yeah.
She sent me mugs that said "fucking straight girls," and I still have them.
Use that mug.
Oh God.
I'm obsessed with Jane. I love
Oh.
her so much. This is the third movie I've done with her. I did the opening of Crazy Bitches, the movie, before
Yes.
it went to the series,
Mhm.
and a movie called Meth Head years ago.
That's right up her alley.
She has the best title.
Yeah.
But she's such a great director, a really cool, ally. She
Yeah.
always does queer-centric films.
Oh,
It's
she's
so
brave as
great.
fuck, that's what I love about her. She just, just marches forward with her ideas, finds the funding because that's never easy and
Yeah.
gets shit done,
Yeah, she's
Oh.
amazing that way. She just lets them have it. She travels to all the places. She
Yeah.
talks the main talk. She's really good at that.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
aspect.
That's what you have to do because you never have a studio behind you. You're out there doing everything, the promotion, the Q&As, the film festivals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exhausting on top of
It's
the fact that you just made a movie.
I know.
It's
Yeah.
so
Hard
true.
to wear all the hats. You have to wear
All the hats.
so many
All of
hats when
them.
you do that. Same thing
Yeah.
with the music. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
as a
Jane
musician.
is great. Yeah, she's great, and it's amazing working with her. She's super generous. She is not like she lets you riff and do all that kind of thing that makes you feel comfortable in the
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about her. And she's open. She's just open to it. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. And Guinevere Turner, did I read something about Gwen being in it?
She
Behind the
yeah.
scenes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have worked with her before. I
Okay. She was in
flashed
Crazy
some cash to her to make a 2-minute independent film. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Funded the whole thing with my tax return.
Amazing. Money well spent.
Just wanted to see my name in the credits.
52-inch screen television.
Yep.
Yeah.
The script was literally a page stapled to a page, and that was it. I was like, what have I got myself into? Holy shit. The things I'll do to get my name in a credit, you have no idea. But I had met her before because I was friends with the Power Up people back in the day, and they, somehow we interwove and met then too. So yeah, these are great names. I feel like this is going to be for me, like a mental reunion.
A reunion,
Some of my favorite people. But
Yeah.
tell me, because Jay, I don't know if you had time to see the trailer on YouTube, but Candice, tell us a little bit like about the film itself.
yeah.
Um, the main the lead, one of the leads, Eve, is kind of, she's mourning her mother's passing and gets a list from her mother that says, I want you to travel to these places as part of your inheritance. And so she
Oh,
goes to this cabin in the middle of nowhere, and that's where she meets, Danny, and I play Eve's best friend who lives in New York, who's an artist, and I'm doing this a lot of Zoom calls, like, what are you doing, girl? Like, whatever. And so they have a really beautiful love story. What I love about modern movies these days is that people don't droll on about the gayness of things and the trauma of things.
Right.
We have, I mean, even since the 90s, because that's what all movies were in the 90s. It was about strife from, growing up
Generational trauma,
generational trauma.
Yeah. Yes.
So what I love about these films now is that, and this one, being an example of that, is it's just two people that fall in love, and it's never discussed about, it's a lesbian relationship or a gay, what I mean? It's just they fall in love. And along the way, the Eve keeps on like getting stuck indoors and having pans fly off a wall, and so she can't figure out why like this house is haunting her. And so that's where that's where the magic comes in. And frustrated, I'm like, girl, you're in trouble. You in danger, girl. And so I fly from New York to the cabin, and madness ensues, and Venus spells, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
There's so much
what a cool
about that
story.
is good. So much about it is like popular right now. You know what I mean? Like
Totally.
the sitcom Ghosts, that we had the original one in the UK, and then the US bought into it, made their own series. But there's also people that are so into it. JD, wasn't Julie Seaver just talking about it? The Haunted Hotel?
She was talking about that. Yes.
Yeah. Everybody's got a little bit of it, whether they want to come forward and share or keep it to themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I have one or two altars here. I have a bone or two in my house. Maybe some herbs.
Oh.
It was so amazing. A few years ago on winter solstice, I decided to have a solstice party. And I invited all my trans girlfriends, and we went to the fire pit, and we stood in a circle. There was 12 of us, and we cast spells. It was so amazing.
I love that.
I myself a little Wicca, a little witchy.
That's what I mean. It's there. Everybody's got a little bit of it,
Yeah.
Like we're still waiting to see.
Savannah.
Yeah.
Savannah's full of that. I was just there, and I was saying I was calling out the ghosts in the hotel. I want to see a ghost. And Judy's like, don't call them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had friends that went to New Orleans and did like a couple of ghost tours, and they're all into it. So I was like, oh God, I don't know if I would put myself forward. If it happens around me, okay, fine. But I don't know if I'm gonna step into it, I wanted to do the Ripper Street stuff when I was in London. Like,
God. That energy. We don't want that energy.
Yeah.
Let's go to Stonehenge instead.
Yes, to see the big rocks. Just
Not
do that.
barefoot with fairy wings.
With the
Yeah.
druids.
Druids.
I did go to Stonehenge once and we were on the way and you have to kind of drive past it, on the road that's really far from it. And, talking the whole time. And it was quite a long ride. And I just happened to look out the window and I'm like, ooh, sheep. My wife was like, Stonehenge. That's Stonehenge. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to appreciate this.
Sheep.
Sheep. That's
No,
Stonehenge.
that's
I
actually
still get called out for that kind of stuff. I love it. But I think that this, like I said, I think it's like such a timely and relatable topic. And the fact that the relationship is organic and just kind of unfolds. It's not being billed as a lesbian movie or anything.
Right.
Totally.
Yeah, that's the
So
coolness
that
of it.
makes it
Yeah.
even better. Yeah. And I do
I
want
mean,
to mention to
would
people.
think that we were going in that direction as a society, and then, we are back into a place
Where
where
it can be subtle.
it could be subtle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I think that this is the last hurrah for
Oh.
cishet straight men, white straight men.
I would be on that wagon. Yep. Yep.
And
Yeah.
so I think that there's going to be a renaissance, and we are,
I feel it. Yeah, I
it'll
feel it.
be a few years. I'm not
Yeah.
saying this can happen overnight, but we've waited long enough.
Oh
The
God.
three of us.
I mean,
Through that. Yep.
it should be studied how much joy I get watching guys just get taken down. I watched that video of that of that red hat bastard picking on the
Oh my God.
teenagers and they beat the shit
Yeah. Oh my God.
like 30 times nonstop, just watching it again and again and again. It should be studied, that the joy I get from it. We gotta find the joy where we can right now.
Yeah.
And that's
Yes,
where I'm
you
finding
do.
it,
Yeah. Yeah.
with the Epstein files and all of it. Like, it's just a slow burn. And I feel like you're right. I feel like
And
our time is
yeah.
coming. Our time
It's
is
gonna
coming.
come.
So
Yeah.
stuff like this, like I just think like in 5, 7, 10 years, we'll look back and be like, the start of it was this little movie called Witchy Ways.
We
But I
cast
want to
the
tell
spell.
I want to tell everybody where they can see it, so they can buy or rent it on Amazon Prime or Apple TV, which right now I'm
Yeah.
addicted to, hardcore. The quality of the stuff on Apple is
Yeah.
just beyond.
I was surprised. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
surprised at the
I
quality
kept pushing
of it.
you, didn't I? I was bullying her into it. Like, you gotta watch Ted Lasso. You gotta watch Ted Lasso. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's
I'm
so
that
good.
friend. I am that friend, So tell me what else is happening over there with you and your
Well, right now, because the way the industry is going right now, it's really in flux, and we're in an administration that is pretty much bans trans content across the
squashing
board.
everything,
Squashing
across the
everything
board.
down.
I have so many friends that work in the LGBTQ community. Is it a pet? Please tell me it's a cat.
I have a pet. Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie? No, I got like a notice, like, you're about to go out of power with your with my computer.
Oh,
So
Oh,
I just had to plug her in.
okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh,
Juice
okay.
it up. We'll just get another couple of minutes.
Where's
But
Charlie? Come here.
I'm
Come here.
JD. You'll be sad to know I left Molly sleeping on the couch.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
not going to
my-
co-host today.
No, my
She
cat
should
loves
co-host.
to come up over the top and yawn, so you can see.
Oh.
Got some
Disgusting.
great shots for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I honestly, like, so auditions right now are just kind of, there's nothing going on there. So I formed this production company with Jana Davis, It's Mary Productions.
I love that.
And we've been writing content. We wrote a film that we're trying to get funding for called Chaser, about trans amorous men.
Oh,
And it's a rom-com.
rom-com.
It's a rom-com.
Ironically.
Yeah, exactly. And a couple of TV ideas. And so we're trying to pitch, and we're doing content, and you can
Is that
still
the hardest thing though? Like having to pitch something?
Oh, I mean,
You're in, you're out. I mean, I know I watched episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're figuring out ways of getting money for content that aren't the typical go to a network. Like, how do we find businesses that want to support something that we, can do 15-second segments about their business in between
Yeah.
commercials. And so
Oh,
we're just trying to figure out, the new way of the world,
Yeah.
that is, it's
So we're
exciting.
writing and we're
do.
producing and we're doing shorts, and Secret Garden is on Hulu right now. So
Oh,
it's on
great.
Hulu.
We just got
Oh,
Hulu over here.
wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Candis Cayne
Yeah.
Secret Garden, which is a
Oh,
Mary It's Mary production.
Oh,
One of the
nice.
producing partners is Mary It's Mary. And I can't take all the credit, but Dan and I wrote
what
it.
happens when you have a partner?
Jacqueline Cheston directs it. Yeah. So there's, and I helped direct it. So yeah, it's on Hulu right now. So if you guys want to watch that, it's
Oh,
really
Oh, I'm going to watch it
probably will
tonight.
tomorrow.
Did you
I
say,
don't-
what did you say? Secret Garden? Is
It's
that what you
called
said?
Candis Cayne's Secret Garden. It's
I
like a
love
hybrid
that.
between showing people how to garden and Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Oh,
what
That's
better?
original. That's
Oh,
original.
oh man. Oh, long for the days.
And it is
Oh,
also magical, and then we have
Love
Witchy
it.
Ways and magician. I like a magical, moment.
Yeah, yeah.
I put fairy lights up just for you.
Perfect.
Love them.
But it's so difficult right now. But I'm gonna make a suggestion to you to look up
Yeah.
Fair Play Films.
Okay.
Friend of mine and a bunch of her friends started this little production company type thing, and they had a movie called Under the Influencer that went to all the film festivals and won so many awards and things. And then they had to pump the brakes a little bit for um, illness in the family type of thing. But
Yeah.
they are always looking for new projects, new stuff, new collabs. So
Amazing. Okay, I will.
Fair
Look it up.
Play
Fair
Films. Yeah.
Play
You can see
Films.
there's like a little rainbow on the thing. You'll know you got the right link.
I'm in the right place.
Yeah. And then I'm going to suggest that
Safe
you come to
space.
London because
Yeah, yeah.
so liberal. So liberal.
It is, except with all the trans bathroom stuff, it makes me a little nervous traveling anywhere where there's laws that don't allow me to use the bathroom. That includes the States. So
I
I'm
never
just
heard
saying,
of that over here.
yeah, I think there's a crackdown on trans.
Oh, well, I know that the Reform Party is gaining a little bit of traction, and we call
Yeah.
them patriot flag shaggers that are want the immigrants out, so they put
Yeah.
up the King George flag instead of the Union Jack on flagpoles and they do it so high that you can't get them down. So now this
Oh,
guy's invented this periscope type thing with the
oh
scissors that
God.
you can either cut it or pull it down. So there's people that are out there just yanking it down. I'm
But
like, oh,
I love London. I love it so much. I've had so many amazing times there.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is. The
It's
West
a-
End is absolutely magical. It
I love
really
the
is.
people. I love the country. I love everything.
I love everything about it, but the food. I mean, you can't tell by looking at me, but I don't like the food. I really don't. I try, but I'm just like everywhere we go, it's either fish and chips or pizza. I
Yeah.
just can't get on board with anything. And they're like, oh my God, we don't use any preservatives. Everything's locally farmed. I'm like, that's what it is.
That's why you don't like it. Where are the
That's why I don't like
preservatives?
it.
Where
There's
are
no
Yeah,
preservatives. There's nothing artificial. I can't get into this. Their sushi's weird. Everything about it. So I can't. I'm going back next week, right? JD,
Yeah.
pick a good dinner place.
Yeah,
so that
we got to get
Yeah.
a place
Yeah.
with some
got it.
good
Yeah.
preservatives and chemicals and fake stuff.
But my wife definitely wants to come to California again. She was only there to go to Disneyland when she was younger, and that was it. And I'm like, oh God,
Please let me know when you come.
I
And
will.
we'll
I
have
will.
cocktails and have a
Yeah.
tea.
I want to cast spells now.
Yes.
I was going to say a fire pit and the spell. You have to do that.
Yeah, my cousin's been out there like 30, 40 years now trying to make movies. He's had like bit parts and things, and Yeah, but he perseveres. I don't know
Yeah.
how. It's
I
so much
don't know how.
rejection. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I get mad when the postman doesn't deliver, or delivers me something wrong. Like I feel
Right.
rejection so deeply. I could never be in this business. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's
Candace, how you do it, but
tough.
JD, again, as a singer and songwriter, it's just constant. Oh
It
no,
definitely is
I need to
not
be
the
celebrated
greatest
all the
part.
time. I'm an only child, that's why.
Yeah.
See, the only child thing.
Yeah, could do no
Yeah.
wrong. Can do no wrong. Um, but it's such hard work, honestly, it really is. I mean, between like we were just saying, for especially for independent projects, like you're writing them, you're acting in them, you're filming them, you
Getting the
grounding for
funding,
money, yeah, and
Funded. Yeah.
the
promoting them.
business part.
Yeah.
Yeah, having to go to all the film festivals and do the Q&As and all that kind of stuff. And I
Yeah.
mean, is it the goal is like always Sundance, isn't it? Like get my thing to Sundance and someone will buy it.
Yeah, I mean that's the ultimate goal is like
Yeah.
it's and there's some really amazing, independent film festivals all around
Yeah.
the country, all around the world. So
Yeah.
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 and we are in a situation when you're doing queer content, a lot of times there's a lot of queer film festivals too. So it's easy
Yeah.
to not
Yeah.
easy. I'm not going to say that. It's difficult to get in,
Yeah.
but it's easier than when you're like if you have a point of view, if you have something good
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
to rely on your community to help
Of
you
course.
with
Of
this,
course. Yeah. I mean, I
so,
love having we have Mark Gilbert on from out Miami Film Festival.
yeah.
MIF, I think it's called. I almost said MILF.
Was it? Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I love having Mark on because he talks about how his programmer, he has a very specific person that's the programmer that screens the films and picks the films, and the diversity that they go for now is so different than when it was
Yeah.
just like films with gay men, now it's just
Yeah.
like it's so
Yeah.
diverse. I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the thing that that I'm loving in defiance of this administration is that
Yeah.
it's making people, go harder,
Uh-huh.
rise up more. And I honestly, I don't know, I can't speak to it myself as having ever felt something like that because I know
Uh-huh.
it's got to be scary, but I know you have to be brave, but I just can't convey what it means to the rest of us, how empowered it makes us feel by watching that happen or supporting something like that.
Yeah.
So I just I love that you shared your time with us tonight and I
Yes, of
love
course.
what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Oh,
And if
yeah.
there's anything, that you got a project coming up, just have somebody email me yourself, whatever you want, and
Okay.
we'll be on, we'll celebrate it, we'll push it, we'll bully it, we'll do it.
Totally.
Totally amazing. It was so much fun having
It
a,
was meeting
having a
you.
Thank you so
chat
much.
and
Yeah, it's
keep
been a
with you
blast.
guys.
Awesome. Okay, honey, take care.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
go watch
Thank
Witchy
you.
Ways.
Nice
I'm
meeting you.
rushing
I'm
off. We're
going.
rushing off to Hulu
I'm
right now.
watching it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Too loud, but we scream and we'll never bow. Tears and scars forge this steel. No more doubts, this power's real. We are unbroken, we're the storm. All their rules we've torn apart. Apologies, hearts ablaze, where the sun, where the